I didn't realize I was poor growing up. I just thought everyone reused the same backpack for years, and everyone's mom looked that tired. My dad died when I was 5. Not in some dramatic way, just a quiet illness that slowly took him away, like life sometimes does. So it was just me and my mom after that. She was small. Not weak, never weak, but worn down in a way that only years of survival can do to a person. She worked all the time. Not the kind of busy people brag about. The kind where your hands crack, your back aches, and you still don't make enough. But somehow, she made it feel okay. I remember kids at school getting new stuff, new shoes, new bags, new everything. Mine was always old. Faded. Hanging on by threads. One kid once asked me, "Why don't you just get a new one?" I shrugged and said, "This one still works." That was the first time I remember lying to protect her. Because I knew. Even as a kid. I knew. At night, I'd watch her count money at the table. Not a lot. Never a lot. Just small bills, stretched as far as humanly possible. So I made a quiet decision. I wouldn't ask for anything. Not because I didn't want things. But because I wanted her to breathe. I started helping out early. After school, weekends, whenever I could. Not because she told me to. But because love, when it's real, makes you notice things without being asked. And she noticed me too. One night, she looked at my backpack, the same one I'd had for years, and said softly, "I'll get you a new one soon." I said no. Quickly. Too quickly. "It's fine. I like this one." She didn't argue. But I could see it in her eyes. She knew I was lying. Still, she smiled. That's the thing about moms like her. They always know. They just pretend they don't, so you don't feel guilty. I studied hard. Not because I loved school, but because I loved her. I wanted out. Not for me, for her. I wanted a life where she didn't have to wake up exhausted. Where she didn't have to choose between bills. For a while, it felt like it might actually happen. Then one year, everything fell apart. Crops failed. Work dried up. Money disappeared. That quiet, fragile stability we had. Gone. I overheard her telling a neighbor. Maybe he should stop school for a while. That sentence hit harder than anything I'd ever heard. So the next morning, I told her. I'll quit. I can work. She got angry. Not loud, not dramatic, just firm in a way that shut everything down. No. You're staying in school. But you're struggling. I can struggle, she said. You don't have to. That moment stuck with me. Because that's what love looks like sometimes. Someone choosing pain, so you don't have to. So I stayed in school. And I worked anyway. Late nights. Early mornings. Exhaustion became normal. But quitting? Never an option. Eventually, I made it. I got into college. Far from home. A different world. The day I left, she packed my things carefully, like each item mattered more than it should. Take care of yourself, she said. Simple words. But heavy. I told her I'd make it. That I'd come back successful. That I'd give her a better life. I meant every word. College was hard. Not just the classes, but surviving. I worked multiple jobs. Slept less. Ate cheap. But I kept going. And every week, I called her. "Are you okay?" "I'm fine," she'd say. She always said she was fine. Until one day, she wasn't. I got a call from a neighbor. "You should come home." No details. Just that. I knew. When I got there, she looked smaller. Like life had slowly been taking pieces of her, and I hadn't noticed in time. "Why didn't you tell me?" I asked. She smiled, weak, but still her. "You needed to focus." Even then, she was still thinking about me. I stayed with her after that. Tried to make up for lost time. But time doesn't work like that. One evening, she held my hand and said, "I'm proud of you." That broke me more than anything else. Because I wasn't done yet. I hadn't given her the life I promised. I hadn't repaid anything. And then, she was gone. Just like that. Quiet. Like she lived. I went back to college. Finished. Got a good job. Built a life. From the outside, it looks like I made it. But here's the part no one talks about. Success feels different when the person you did it for isn't there anymore. I go back home sometimes. Stand by her grave. And all I can think is, I would trade all of this. Every achievement, every dollar, every success story. Just to sit with her one more time. In that small house. With that dim light. Watching her count money. Pretending everything was okay. If you still have your parents, call them. Sit with them. Don't wait until you make it. Because one day, you will. And they might not be there to see it.